Did I get drugged? There's a hole outside? My actions... Oh. No, I'm
Oh,
just
look
asleep.
who's feeling sentimental this time of night. Or day in this case.
Night. My dreams... How the fuck is there a hole outside? My dreams are making clouds move. Why is that cloud just a big T? I don't know. Ooh.
There
Never
must
thought
be
I'd actually
some
be back
special
here.
occasion as to why you brought us here.
Never thought I'd actually be back here. I know this isn't real, but Jesus. Ugh. Oh my god, I stole so many things out of this.
Let's see, how many gumballs? 1, 7, 12,
Marcus would always refill
40?
them, and I'd make sure he would leave it unscrewed a little bit so I could take them out myself if I wanted them without having to pay for it.
Hey, believe me, I'd do the same thing.
I feel like you did. Why am I trying to like have an actual good relationship with you?
Maybe because that's what you want. Or what you hoped for. And whatever that is.
That's so good. Even my subconscious is aware. I remember this. Wait. Because I remember Matthew being upset about it. Then you and Marcus found it funny. Candy.
What about that one?
Candy
There's
hated
another
it.
one over there.
Well, to be fair, they were also the only animatronics. That one makes a bit more sense. That one less so. God, I never actually thought I'd be here. Thought this was kind of done. I know that building fell into repair after Emil just didn't want it anymore.
Well, you obviously need to have some motive to be conjuring this all up again.
Probably. Do I know what that is? No.
I think I could tell you for you.
Like 99 cents. God damn, I missed that era. Just like $4. Yeah, can you? Can you tell me what it was? Go ahead, give me your reasoning.
I would like to believe that everything, since it's kind of come full circle, you are now going back a little bit into feeling more nostalgic for the old days.
Probably.
And I think you want to bring some of those parts back with you, if you know what I mean.
I do, but for the sake of myself and how shit my mental state is, I'm gonna ignore that and go with the more vague answer of I am doing that. That's why Candy and Cindy and Blank are all there. I should reactivate other Candy.
Well, almost everyone.
What, other Candy? I need a name for him.
No, not the other Candy.
Not bringing the doll.
See, I feel like you really want to, though.
If I do, what am I don't have a puppeteer for it. And I will not hire one. Because that is going to give me so many flashbacks and I will feel constantly uncomfortable. Whether they are a good person or not, they are going to make me uncomfortable.
Well, even if you don't hire a puppeteer, you could always just have it around as a relic of the past or something to remind you to move forward.
That's not bad, I guess.
After all, there are still things at that factory that have sentimental value, including the doll.
Yeah, and my backpack from that era, for some reason that's there. That got left behind and I never got it back. Valerie refused to go back for it. That... It makes me uncomfortable. That doll makes me uncomfortable.
That may be true, but I think you still want it to make you less uncomfortable.
Probably. If I did, it's being locked in that supply closet, not putting it mainstream, everyone can see it. It would purely be there so I can keep an eye on it. Now I could stuff it back in a crate.
But even then, there's still that itching feeling that what you saw that night was the doll moving on its own. Where did you go?
I'm behind you. I didn't see it. If this is the subconscious referring to the factory, I didn't see it move. It was just gone.
Hey, I'm just telling you what you don't want to hear. Because that's my job.
I know that I didn't see it. I'm fully aware of that. Philip saw it move. I just saw it be gone. And then it returned.
Hey,
and the jaw was missing.
Everybody's got doubts.
What am I drawing? And all the bills. I was always so stressed about that.
I know you saw me, Marcus, and Matthew hours at a time when you would stop by, see the door wide open, and us talking business. You were young, so you didn't really understand it, but you know it must have been important.
Yeah. Well, I was here. I spent most of my time here, even after they were closed, because Valerie was hit or miss on if she wanted to pick me up and take me home, and he had work he needed to do. Couldn't afford to drive me home just to come back and get work done. But
Oh, the phone's down.
Yeah, I wonder why. Who were you planning on calling?
Hey. I don't know, I just wanted to hear the sound of a phone again.
Well, you aren't real, so you're not hearing much anything.
Fair point.
Weirdly timed. Okay. I don't know. You always seem stressed about the bills, which now, as I'm older, I understand it. Now, especially running one of those places, and it's not even open yet, and I'm stressed. Trying to do good by my workers like he always tried to do with you guys.
Yes, he did.
He always tried to make sure you guys were in the best position that you could be.
Bottle. 2 computers?
Yeah, it was a lot for
this. Make a lot of money.
Most of them were also just salvage stuff. Some of them that didn't work that he got repaired. He learned mechanics pretty well after Blank and Candy. I didn't acknowledge the bottle. The box is still there. I don't even know what I'd do with it. Box is staying at the factory whether I get the doll or not.
Whee!
Spent so much time here. And I loved and he's just gone as a whole. Okay.
It definitely was fun.
It was. I did a lot of homework here. Simple shit that some of them would help me with. Marcus helped a bit. Best that he could. Math wasn't his strong suit. To be fair, now I'm unsure how often he was drunk at work. Which probably makes our dynamic... probably why our dynamic was so good.
You think you had a good dynamic because he was drunk all the time?
Probably, yeah. Not everyone's built for kids. Maybe that's why he was so personal with everybody. I know he was struggling. I know him and his wife were going for a divorce. Which now is probably because he was drunk all the time. Matthew was stressed about it and stressed about him, along with myself and the entire business. And there was you.
Did Marcus have a kid, or was that just...
I don't know. I think that they went to go live up with their mom after the divorce, which, to be fair, not like they were gonna live with him. Wonder who changed that.
Well, once a drunk, always a drunk.
Ooh, okay. And now I have Red to do that, which is great. Can I... Nope, okay.
Yeah, nice try.
To be fair, where am I running to? This is my dream.
Well, if you're lucid dreaming, you could technically run anywhere. Which is kind of nice. Alright. No more stalling. You know you want to get the doll.
I don't know. If I'm going to genuinely take this at the value that it's at, if you being my deeper subconscious, then yes, because you keep pushing for it. Even if myself, I don't want it. That doll and everything that it symbolized with you haunted me for years.
At the same time, though, you still think that it'll provide you some peace, which there's no harm in trying. And at the end of the case, you can just throw it through a wood chipper. That's how you get your revenge.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, man.
I don't know if I'm ready for that room, I'll be honest.
Oh, come on, it's cozy.
I'm sure it was when you. I'm sure it was when you killed people and.
University of
real. It's not real. It's not real.
You know you. It's like you knew a lot about me than I realized. University of Whitman. Accept my last name.
To be fair, I don't remember spending a whole lot of time staring at your last name. I remember staring a lot at Whitman because I thought it was funny. As a child, I thought it was funny.
Whitman is a very prestigious school.
I didn't even
You thought about going there at one point.
No. Sure, probably. I don't even know. I'm sure at my age, didn't even know what half these words meant. I didn't know what Whitman meant. I didn't understand any of the context. I just found the word funny. Didn't understand most of this place, but I was here every day. Most of this place. Didn't we have carpet in here? Why is this? Did the other room have tile?
I don't know. I'm just as clueless as you.
Oh, God. No, it does. Why? I remember this having carpet. I know it had carpet. So now I'm unsure.
Look at this cozy place.
Nope, I'm good.
What's wrong? It's just a locker. Look.
Yeah, it is.
It's very dark in here, actually.
There's slits in it. Unfortunately, I wish that there weren't. The reason why you got put in jail is because there were slits in it.
Yeah.
Watching you from the bottom kill him was an accident, and I will give you that. That's what I always told myself. That's what he pleaded. Marcus was an accident. Matthew was on purpose. Matthew was to cover your own ass.
Matthew should have listened to me. He really should have.
Matthew did the responsible thing. He tried to bail you out. Say that it was an accident. He tried to help, and you couldn't take that. You were too afraid of what would happen to you.
No, I knew exactly what was going to happen. If he said a word, he was going to destroy everything that we built.
And then that happened anyway. I did that then. You killed him and put this business into hell. And I put you in jail.
15 years later, the prodigal son comes back. Kind of poetic, actually.
It's not even real.
Poetic?
This building is trash now. Drive by it every now and again and it is trashed. Nobody wanted to pick it up after people were dead here and a kid got attacked years later.
I think this building also may symbolize how far the business has come and you picking it back up in your great dad's honor.
Yeah, it did decently well from what I recall. To be fair, didn't know the business end aspect. It did pretty well during his era, then you fucked that up. Then it went to Emil, and Emil tanked it with turning them into animatronics. Then opened up Candies, and Candies got trashed because it just didn't do well. No one cared about it at the time. There's too much bad publicity around it. Now, however many years later, I'm here picking up the pieces. No one seems to overly remember it, which is great. It's got a new look, new location. Cast has been fully redesigned and, for the most part, fixed. I wanted to start clean and erase the damages that you and Emil did. Maybe that's the reason why I actually picked this up. Less so for Matthew, more to erase what legacy you tarnished.
Is that why you want to pick up the doll too?
I want to pick it up so I can watch it and make sure nothing happens.
Or later down the line, use it as a new attraction?
No.
Excuse me.
I'm not getting a puppeteer for. If it is an attraction, it is sitting in a case. Like the creepy ass haunted Annabelle doll. That's what it's, or the Raggedy Ann doll, whatever. It would sit in a case for people to look at.
So you do think it's haunted?
No, I was using a comparison of the Raggedy Ann. I don't think it's haunted. Ghosts aren't real.
A widely specific
It was the
reference.
first example that came to mind of something that sits in a case. What? Let me go with Toy Story 2, where they sit in the display cases and they get sold. Same shit.
Okay.
This is just the first thing.
I'm just throwing out options here.
Ghosts aren't real. I stand by that. If they were, I feel like Matthew would have tried to reach out by now and haunt me. God,
that's what Ouija boards are for.
I hope we did that. I did that with Jake. I got nothing. And I hope the one day that Valerie does die, she doesn't haunt me. I'm not dealing with that. Can I wake up now? Am I free to leave? I will go. I'll pick up the doll tomorrow morning. I have a shipment of something coming in. So I'll get the shipment, then go pick it up. Or vice versa.
All right. Well, you contemplate that. I'm gonna go out for a bit.
Can I leave, please? If I close everything back up. Fuck it. Just gonna sit around and hope that I wake up at some point.